Mass-producing coffee for capsules and pods is all about efficiency, precision, and scalability, delivering high-quality coffee at a massive scale for people who value not only the taste, but also the time-saving convenience of brewing with a single push of a button. It all begins far away from the factory floor, at coffee farms in regions where altitude, temperature, and soil composition combine to produce beans with unique flavor profiles. And when the coffee cherries are ready for harvesting, typically, when they display a deep red hue indicating peak ripeness. Once picked, the cherries are immersed in large water tanks to separate the good from the bad, a process that works because defective cherries are lighter and float to the surface, while the denser, perfectly ripe cherries sink to the bottom, after which these sunken cherries are collected, drained, and sent for further sorting, where workers and machines collaborate to remove any remaining debris, leaves, or underripe fruits. The sorted cherries then travel via conveyor belt to a depulping machine, which uses carefully calibrated pressure to crack open the cherries without damaging the beans inside, removing the outer skin and most of the pulp while keeping the beans intact before they pass over vibrating screens that allow only the desired size to drop through, while any excess pulp or skin is washed away to remove the mucilaginous sticky, sugary layer that can cause fermentation if left untreated. At this stage, the beans are still considered green coffee beans, dense, pale, and lacking the aroma we associate with coffee, so their transformation into something flavorful happens in the roasting stage, where the beans are transferred into a hopper that feeds them steadily into large industrial roasters, the roasting drum rotating continuously to ensure that every bean is evenly heated, preventing clumping and burning while allowing operators to control the heat precisely. During roasting, a chemical process called the Maillard reaction takes place, in which amino acids and sugars interact to create hundreds of flavor compounds. As the beans lose moisture, develop a brown coloration, and start releasing that irresistible coffee aroma, with the operators regularly checking the roast using sampling ports to judge color, aroma, and crack stage until the ideal roast is reached. After roasting, the beans move to the grinding section where coffee for capsules needs an extremely precise grind size, often finer than drip coffee but coarser than espresso, depending on the capsule system, so the beans pass through multiple grinding stages, starting coarse and becoming progressively finer, with laser-based particle analyzers checking the ground coffee to ensure uniformity because grind size directly impacts extraction, brewing time, and flavor balance. Green coffee beans for capsule production arrive at the plant in jute bags, which are breathable to prevent moisture buildup and mold during transport, and upon arrival, they are mechanically lifted and stacked on pallets while quality inspectors use long metal probes to extract samples from random bags to check for defects, moisture content, and aroma, with only beans meeting strict standards moving forward. Some of the ground coffee is packed in airtight bags before being boxed, with rolls of laminated packaging material feeding into automated bag-forming machines that shape, fill, and heat seal each bag, automation ensuring that each receives exactly the right amount of coffee and that seals are secure to preserve freshness, after which the sealed bags are grouped, boxed, and labeled. For capsule production, empty capsules arrive stacked and ready for filling, a conveyor belt separating them and moving each capsule under a dosing nozzle that dispenses the exact required weight of coffee grounds. This precision ensuring consistent flavor and extraction time across thousands of units, followed by a tamping mechanism that compresses the grounds to a uniform density, which is critical for achieving balanced water flow during brewing. Once filled, the capsules travel to the sealing station where a foil lid is heat sealed onto the top to protect against oxygen, moisture, and light, after which they pass through cooling tunnels and weighing stations to ensure they meet quality control standards, then wrapped in plastic film to form an extra barrier against external elements, so they maintain their flavor for months without refrigeration. Capsules are then grouped into small retail boxes according to flavor or roast level. Automated arms orienting the boxes correctly, batching them, and inserting them into larger shipping cartons, which are taped or glued shut, labeled with product details, and palletized for transport, after which the finished product heads to distribution centers, supermarkets, and online retailers ready for customers to brew a perfect cup at home in less than a minute. This entire journey, from ripe cherries on a distant farm to a foil-sealed capsule in your kitchen, demonstrates the combination of agricultural tradition, food science, and cutting-edge automation, with every stage optimized to protect flavor and aroma so that when hot water meets ground coffee in your machine, the result is rich, aromatic, and satisfying, showing that even in mass production, the ritual of coffee remains a finely tuned harmony between nature and technology. Today, we're diving deep into the colorful, bubbly, and irresistibly refreshing world of Fanta to uncover exactly how this iconic drink goes from raw ingredients to that fizzy orange burst in your hand. Known for its bright, fruity flavors and playful branding, Fanta has built a legendary reputation for its classic orange taste. And that magic comes down to ingredient quality, flavor precision, and a heritage that stretches back decades. The main ingredients include carbonated water, sugar or high fructose corn syrup, depending on local regulations, natural citrus flavors, citric acid for tang, and carefully measured food colorings that create its vibrant orange hue. The journey begins with the water, which is the foundation of any soda. Before it can be used, the water undergoes extensive purification involving filtration to remove particles, softening to adjust mineral content, and sterilization to eliminate microorganisms. This creates the perfect blank canvas for the flavors to shine. In massive stainless steel tanks, this purified water is blended with a precise amount of sweetener to create a base syrup. Too little sugar and the drink tastes flat. Too much and it becomes syrupy. So technicians measure the exact sugar concentration, often in Brix units, to ensure perfection. Next, Fanta's signature citrus flavor is added, a closely guarded recipe combining concentrated orange essences, peel oils, and sometimes hints of lemon or tangerine for complexity. Even a small amount transforms the sweet base into the unmistakable taste of Fanta. Citric acid follows, not only boosting the tartness that balances the sweetness, but also acting as a natural preservative to extend shelf life. Then comes the visual cue, the bold orange color that primes your brain to expect juicy citrus refreshment. Food-grade color additives are strictly regulated and measured to maintain consistency, so every bottle looks just right. Once the syrup base is complete, carbonation is introduced by injecting carbon dioxide gas under high pressure. The exact amount is carefully controlled. Too much, and the drink is harsh. Too little, and it feels flat. The carbonated syrup is then diluted with more purified water at a precise ratio to create the final drink, ensuring that the flavor, sweetness, and fizz are balanced perfectly. To keep the product safe and fresh for longer, the mixture undergoes pasteurization, where it is gently heated to a specific temperature to kill bacteria and pathogens without altering taste. After pasteurization, the drink heads to high-speed bottling and canning lines, where thousands of containers per hour are filled to exact levels and sealed immediately to trap the carbonation. Packaging may be in PET bottles, aluminum cans, or glass, depending on the market. Automated labeling machines apply Fanta's bright, playful branding, including nutritional information, expiration dates, and the instantly recognizable logo. Each batch is subjected to rigorous quality control tests for taste, carbonation, and appearance. Any product that doesn't meet the company's high standards is removed from the line. Once approved, the bottles and cans are packed into cases, shrink-wrapped, and loaded onto climate-controlled trucks to protect the drink from temperature extremes that can affect flavor or fizz. From the plant, Fanta travels to distribution centers, where it is sorted according to demand and sent to stores, restaurants, and vending machines worldwide. Today, whether you're enjoying an ice-cold bottle on a sweltering summer day, pouring it into a glass of ice, or cracking open a can at a party, every sip delivers that same sweet, tangy, bubbly rush. Behind every can or bottle is a team of scientists, engineers, and workers dedicated to maintaining the drink's flavor, consistency, and quality. Because Fanta isn't just a soda. It's a blend of science, precision, and a little fizzy magic, designed to bring refreshment and joy in every single sip.
If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates. Share your thoughts in the comment section down below.